well. Let's keep the energy going. The very funny Matt Toomey.
Thank you, everybody. Hey, I bet the dog really liked it though when we were house sitting. He loved it. So yeah, my name's Matt Toomey, and Matt, that is short for Matthew, which is a little quick explanation of what my name is that I always have ready to go because I work in a call center. Anybody here who's ever worked in a call center, you know the deal, right? Very beginning of the call, your call center boss wants you to give your name to the other person and get their name from them. And in a call that's going to last probably 5 or 7 minutes, they want you to call that person by their name about 470 times. That's the goal. Or a guideline. That's a guideline anyway. So your call center boss will also explain to you why it's so important to keep calling that person by their name. It's because it's supposed to personalize the call. Personalizing the call. So I guess if you're calling them by their name, they won't suspect that you might be a robot or something. And I guess most of the time it does personalize the call, but there are an awful lot of times that it doesn't. Because, when you talk to them, you're on the phone, the connection might not be great, you're doing other things at the same time you're getting their name down. So a lot of the times you do call them by the wrong name anyway. That doesn't personalize anything. So I spend a lot of my day every day, like let's say I'm on the phone with someone named Rachel. I'm talking to Rachel, we're having a long conversation. Her name's Rachel, my name's Matt, she's calling me Chad, I'm calling her Michelle. So we always have to work through that, and for most people it's fine. Most people don't even care. Every now and then you get that one stickler, that one little person who's all persnickety about, why are you calling me by the wrong name, It's like, well, my name's Jen, and it seems like you keep calling me Pam. Or, why are you calling me Bill? My name's Mike. Sometimes you're not even close, I'm telling you. But here's some... you might have noticed that most of the examples I've given you, or all the examples until now, have always been like your kind of traditional, standard, expected names. What we used to call when I was younger and people were meaner, we used to call them normal names. Nobody would do that now, of course. But you will also spend a lot of your call center time talking to people with more non-traditional names. Your Nature, Nabi, Gazelle, Isidrio, Lashandria. You spend a lot of time on the phone with these people too. Here's what I noticed about these people compared to your standard name people, your people with more predictable names. The predictable name people, I would say, are a little more eager to help you out if you ask, if you want to confirm what their name is, to spell their name, or to say, oh, Julia, like Julia Roberts, or whatever like that. Like I remember talking to one guy whose name was Joe, and I wanted to kind of confirm, you said Joe, right? And he says to me, yeah, Joe, J-O-E. What planet does he think I was raised on that he has to spell Joe for me? I know how to spell Joe, okay? I'm no genius, but I'm not that dumb. I can spell Joe, all right? And you always have to kind of work through all this stuff with these people on the phone and get through, well, the middle part of the call, we always skip the middle part of the call. That's just where you do your job. There's nothing funny going on there. But the end of the call, oh, I love the end of the call. Getting to the end of the call, not just because the call is almost over, but because the expectations for you change. Now, you just have to be pleasant. Just don't make him mad. I end every call with, have a great day. I do not stray from have a great day. Other people get more ambitious. They'll tell you, have a great Thursday. Or on Friday, they might tell you, have a great weekend, or mix in some upcoming holiday. Have a great day and a great Arbor Day, or a great Bastille Day, or something like that, I don't do any of that stuff. A lot of people like to tell me, have a great rest of your day. And I always think when somebody tells me, have a great rest of my day, they can tell my whole day isn't going to be great. Up until now, my day has been such that I'm not going to get to the average of a great day by the end of the day. It's just out of the question. I had one guy one time tell me, have a great rest of your week. That was on a Tuesday, folks, okay? Who does this guy think he is? That he thinks the power of his will wishes are so great that I'm going to have 3, 4, 5 great days in a row? That is expecting too much. Yeah. I always have been kind of obsessed with names and how certain names go in and out of style. Like, if you know a Phyllis, she's probably 90 years old, Similar with the name Dolores, except Dolores has survived in the Hispanic community, which I've always found strange because in Spanish, the word Dolores has a specific meaning. Dolor means like pain or sorrow, and Dolores is plural. So people have no trouble giving a young girl the name Dolores, which means pains or sorrows. On the opposite end of that extreme, we have the name Rey that they give to boys sometimes. And Rey in Spanish, R-E-Y, it means king. And their full name isn't just Rey either, it's Raymundo. Mundo means world. So that's what they're naming this kid, King of the World. So if you know anyone named Raymundo, he's a disappointment to his parents. And I think that's all my time. So hey everybody, have a great rest.